Sustaining your standard of living in retirement without giving up travel. Episode 2, how long does your money last? Hi, I'm Rao, 24 years in Canadian banking and wealth management. Today, I help retirees sustain their standard of living without giving up travel. In the last episode, we talked about the pressure people feel in retirement. Now, let's measure something practical. If nothing changes, if you stay where you are, if your lifestyle stays the same, how long does your money last? This is where many people rely on guesswork instead of clear numbers. They say, I think I'll be fine. I think earning around 6% per year on my investment should be enough. I think I have saved enough. But where do those numbers actually come from? Are they based on tested projections? Or are they based on what feels reassuring? Retirement is not a stage where reassurance is enough. You want clarity. That's why the first step is very simple. $for.com, there is a free calculator called a 60-second retirement simulator. It doesn't promise certainty. It gives you a starting point. It answers one question. Under these assumptions, how long might your money last? Let's walk through a quick example. Imagine someone has $1 million in investable savings or invested savings, plans to retire at age 65 and needs about $70,000 per year to sustain their current standard of living. And we assume 5% annual investment rate of return just for illustration purposes. We enter those numbers on the calculator and the simulator produces a projection. Now let's change one variable. Not the portfolio, not the retirement age, just the annual retirement needed to sustain that lifestyle. Instead of 70,000, let's test 65,000. So a $5,000 difference per year, about $400 per month. Nothing extreme. The projection improves all of a sudden. Not because we earned more, not because we took more risk, because we lowered the amount taken out each year. Now test something else. Keep spending at 70,000, keep retirement at 65, but lower the return from 5% to 4%. The projection shifts again. Or retirement 2 years earlier, again the outcome changes. Here is the insight. Retirement outcomes change very quickly when you adjust these numbers. Small changes add up over decades. And what becomes clear in this? The annual cost required to sustain your standard of living is very powerful. It determines how much your withdrawal happens from your investment savings account each year. Most people numbers are fixed. Or is it? What if the annual cost could drop by $5,000 without lowering your standard of living? At first, that sounds unrealistic. How can you spend less and live the same way? That's what we are going to explore next. Because sometimes the difference isn't about sacrifice. It's about where and how you live. In the next episode, I will show you how the same standard of living can cost very different amounts depending on where you live and why that may matter more than trying to earn slightly higher return on your portfolio. Thank you.